Hi, Scott. I'm Ann Stone. I'm an occupational therapy assistant.
Hello.
Have you ever had occupational therapy before?
No, ma'am, I've not.
All right. Well, occupational therapy is therapy that encompasses your entire day. It, it looks at any activity that you enjoy doing, or you want to do, or are required to do, and if you're having difficulty with those activities. We'll try to come up with ways to improve those tasks. So today's session of therapy, we're going to focus on a semi-structured interview. It's called the Canadian Occupational Performance Measure, COPM. And this is just an interview that, again, goes through your entire day. And I'm going to ask you activities that you're required to do, need to do, or want to do. So we will begin, if you're ready, we'll begin. And I will be taking notes throughout this interview session. So if you see me writing something, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so we'll start from the very beginning of your day. How do you wake up in the morning? Do you set an alarm?
Yeah, so I set the alarm. I try to get up around 6:15. Typically, I hit snooze a few times and then get up around 6:45-ish, depending on the day, of course. After I get up,
Okay, so you hit snooze.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so are you exhausted in the morning when you wake up, or?
I'm definitely groggy and tired. I just enjoy sleeping. I'm not a big morning person, but I want to be a big morning person.
Okay. Okay, well then I'll just interject with another question. Do you feel like you're getting enough sleep?
I guess so, yeah.
And on average, how many hours of sleep do you?
That depends. I don't know. Average probably 7-ish, 7 to 8-ish.
Okay. So a fair amount.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then after you hit snooze 3 to 4 times, you get out of bed.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do from there?
Well, if I, depending on the day, so if I don't go to the gym, I will get ready for work. I'll use the bathroom. I'll brush my teeth. I'll get dressed, and then grab a banana and apple and my lunch that I made the day before, and throw it in my bag and walk out the door.
All right. So then, with that explanation, I'm going to ask you a few more in-depth questions. So, when you're brushing your teeth, any trouble with brushing your teeth? Any trouble moving around your bathroom? And when you do take a shower at home, trouble getting in and out of the shower? No? Okay. And then it sounds like you have a quick meal for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. No issues?
No.
Okay, so then when leaving the house, is there stairs that you have to go up or down?
Yeah.
Or?
Yeah, so we live on the second floor, and it's, I don't know how many stairs, but just stairs down to the driveway. And then I hop in the car and drive to work.
All right.
But no issues.
Okay, so really no issues with your hygiene?
No.
At all? Okay. And then, so work, what do you do for work?
I'm an analyst for a healthcare company. I work on their electronic medical record software. Basically just sit in front of a computer for 8+ hours a day.
All right. So work, do you have steps or any barriers that?
No steps. I work on the first floor.
Okay.
I don't have to park too far away from the building, so that's kind of nice. I don't have to use the parking garage like other people do. But no, I just go to work and sit at my desk.
Okay, and then So what does your day include? Is it a lot of sitting?
Yeah, a lot of sitting. And then between just sitting at my desk and working, I'll have to attend meetings. But the majority is sitting. I guess when I first started, I really struggled with the prolonged sitting. Um, I'm more of an active person, and I yeah didn't really do well sitting for long periods of time.
Okay. Um, and so sitting, is it, how is your desk? I'm assuming you have a desk.
Mm-hmm.
So how is your desk arranged? Is it, I mean, just lay out your desk for me.
Well, it's just an L-shaped desk, and my chair's at that joint at that 90-degree angle. Then I've got two monitors, and then my laptop off to the side that connects to the monitors, and then I've got a keyboard and a mouse
Okay.
right in front of me.
So if you are sitting for 8 hours, are you comfortable in that position?
I mean, I adjust myself. I change my position quite frequently.
Okay. And then what kind of computer do you have? Is
It's just a laptop, but we have a docking station, so it works as a desktop. I've got an external keyboard and external mouse.
Okay, so it's like a computer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So do you have any trouble with your keyboard or mouse?
I would say, I mean, after a long time of just typing and using the mouse, my right wrist really starts to hurt. It gets sore.
And that's with the mouse
Both typing
and typing.
in that typing position, and then same with the mouse.
Okay. Um, and then when you go to meetings, you bring your laptop.
Correct.
Okay. Do you have any trouble using a laptop?
I don't like the trackboard or the trackpad that comes with the laptop, so I bring my wireless mouse with me. The I don't know. The trackpad is, I guess, makes things worse.
With your wrist?
With my wrist, yep.
Okay. Okay, so do you have any more insight on your day at work? Do you think anything else sticks out to you that would cause you issues?
I could use a window, but other than that,
No. Oh, okay. Okay, so no outside stimulation, huh?
Correct.
All right. So then from work, what do you do? Do you do anything outside of work? Hobbies?
Well, yeah. So after work, I guess depending on the day, I'll either go to the gym if I didn't go in the morning. Do a standard workout there. If not, I'll come home and my wife and I will either go for a run or a walk with our dog, and then come home and we'll make dinner together.
Okay. So, all right, let's break that up into two things. So when you go to the gym, do you avoid anything? Any activities or any exercises because of your wrist?
Yeah. I don't do push-ups or burpees or any sort of movement that I have to put pressure on my wrist when it's in this angle.
Mm-hmm.
Like a push-up.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I get a very sharp pain in my wrist, and so I avoid push-ups and burpees and stuff like that.
So, is it that angle, or is it weight bearing activities, or is it that angle? Do you feel? Do you notice?
Both. I mean, it doesn't feel the best when I'm all the way back, but I have to force my hand back. So, I mean, I'm applying weight at that point. But I guess it definitely has a lot of pain with a lot of weight on it.
Do you avoid weight activities like bench press or?
Not really, no.
Okay.
At that point, because I can grip it and my
Different
wrist
ways.
isn't pushed back like that. My hand isn't. It can be flat.
Okay.
I guess.
All right. So then you have stated you're an active person. Does your wrist ever limit you to activities outside of the gym that you would like to do? Or do you notice your wrist when you are doing certain activities?
I don't know. Yeah. So we kayak. We do kayaking trips from time to time, and I notice I have to change up my grip on the paddle every I don't know, probably 10, 20 minutes. I have to adjust it because it starts to hurt in one position.
Okay.
It's mostly, I guess, with my thumb. Like if it's on top, it's less painful, but then actually like gripping the paddle with the thumb underneath it.
And then that aggravates your wrist, you notice? Okay. So then any other activities that come to mind that? All right.
No.
Okay, so then if you don't go to the gym, you said you usually take a walk. Any limitations there with?
I mean, not really. I got this weird foot thing. Like underneath my ball of my right big toe knuckle, it hurts when it's bent. Does that make sense? So when it bends back as well, the underneath my arch area, just behind that knuckle, I get pain. But that's for the first maybe 10, 20 minutes, and then it goes away after a while.
Okay, but that is when you're walking?
Walking or running.
Okay. For long distance or just
Any distance.
any distance? So you do notice it walking to work or walking to your car from work or something like that?
Well, I'm not walking at a fast pace when I'm
Okay.
walking into work. It's more, I guess, walking at a quicker pace.
Okay.
I really notice it then.
And then what foot was that?
My right foot.
Right foot. Okay. And then for dinner, do you normally cook dinner? Does your wife cook dinner? How does that unfold?
We try to cook it together. So, every day is a little different, but we'll try to prep the meal together and cook it depending on what it is, either on the stove or in the oven. My wife likes to make salads for us, so that's kind of nice of her. But I don't know.
Does it limit you in food prep or
My foot or my wrist?
either one?
My foot does all right. I would say maybe if there's a lot of prep work, or maybe I have to. If we're grilling outside and we've cut a lot of vegetables in a pan, carrying that pot down with just one hand, it can be painful at times
Okay, so
because it's heavier. I guess.
well, what type of pot is it?
It's a cast iron skillet,
Oh, okay.
so it's just got one hand grip.
And then how far would you have to carry it to the grill?
I don't know, what would you say? 30 yards maybe.
Okay.
Including going from upstairs to outside, including the stairwell.
All right. For grilling, is grilling something that you do normally?
When the weather's nice, yeah, we like to grill outside.
That's very nice. It's nice to do. Okay, so then housework. Do you partake in any housework or?
Yeah, I mean, when we clean, I try to help out and clean.
Mhm.
Um, I do the dishes, but no issues.
No issues? Okay. Um, lawn work? Anything like that? Do you do?
Well, yeah, I guess it's winter. My wrist hurts mowing.
Okay.
We have a push mower, and so it's the same. It's when it's up like that and you're having to push, it hurts.
Did you have any difficulty shoveling? I guess the season's almost out, but
No, actually, surprisingly not.
okay. All right. And then obviously, so you didn't have any trouble with your hygiene in the morning. I'm assuming this almost the same thing. No issues with your hygiene at night.
Correct.
Okay. All right. So then, from what I wrote down, I'm going to have you rank these activities of importance. 1 being not important at all. 10 being most important in your daily routines. All right.
Okay. Where I find value or requirements.
So what you need to do, required to do, or want to do.
Okay.
What is the importance level of this activity? So 1, not important. 10, very important. Okay. How important is snoozing, waking up in the morning, in your daily routine?
Like I would like to reduce that to not snoozing at all.
Okay, so I guess let me see.
I mean, I would say that's pretty important to me to try to get that down. So maybe an 8.
All right, an 8. The next one, grilling. How important is grilling to you in your daily activities?
I mean, it'll happen. So 6. I mean, I enjoy it, but it doesn't happen. It's not daily.
Okay. And then then going down to your work activities, or how important is it for being at your desk for 8 hours a day?
I'd probably say like a 7 or 8, just because I have to do it.
Okay. It's required.
Yeah.
And then using the mouse or typing.
Probably a 9 or 10, just because it's the same. I have to do it.
Mm-hmm. What about? I also put down a trackpad for your laptop. How important is that for you?
Oh, not very important. Okay. So like a 2 or 1.
And then having outside stimulation. How important is that for you?
In a 7 or 8, I think that's pretty important to be able to take mental breaks and see what it's like outside.
Okay. And then what about mowing the lawn? I know you really haven't had to do this probably because of the winter, but spring's coming.
I mean, that'll 7 or 8, I guess.
Okay, so then I also wrote down push-ups and burpees. How important are those for you?
I'd say a 10. I'd really like to do that. Be able to do that, actually. Yeah.
Okay. And then kayak. How important is kayaking and paddling?
7-ish.
7. And then walking, running. How important is that for you?
Probably a 9.
A 9?
Yeah.
Okay, so the next thing I'm going to have you rate is your performance currently. How are you performing with these tasks? Oh. Reverse. Okay, so from your list, I'm going to, we're going to pick 5 of these activities and that you rated the most important. And then from there, I'll have you rate your performance and then your satisfaction. So it looks like It looks like you're using the mouse and typing is very important to you.
Mm-hmm.
Would you agree?
Yeah, it's a requirement for me to do my job.
Okay. And then it also looks like push-ups.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would definitely like to be able to do those again.
Push-ups, burpees. And then walking, running.
Yeah.
Okay, so then, and then it looks like we have 3 8s. So 1 8 is snoozing in the morning. Would you?
What were my other?
Well, you have, okay, so there's 3 8s and then there's 2 more slots. Okay, so it'd be snoozing in the morning, sitting for 8 hours, outside stimulation.
Definitely snoozing. I'm gonna get better at that.
Okay, snoozing. And then one other, so either outside stimulation or...
I'd probably say sitting at work, because that's
I would agree.
work related.
And maybe we can figure out something that combine both. All right, so then, okay, so from this list of 5, I'm going to ask you your performance as of right now. So what is your performance of using the mouse or typing? 10 being extremely happy with your performance, 1 being not happy with your performance.
I'd say probably a 7, just because after a while it bugs me. 7 or 8.
Okay, I wrote down 7 because I
Okay.
Okay, and then again with that, so then satisfaction. So how satisfied are you with your performance with the mouse?
Probably
10 being most satisfied, 1 being least satisfied.
Probably around a 7 or 8 again.
Okay. And then push-ups, your performance with push-ups?
1 or 0. It does not happen.
And then your satisfaction?
It doesn't 0 because it doesn't happen. I'm not satisfied.
Okay. And then walking, running, what is your performance level?
Probably around a 9, 8 or 9.
9. Okay. And then your satisfaction with your running?
Probably around a 7.
7.
I wish I was. Yeah, probably around 7.
Okay. Snooze, hitting snooze, waking up, being able to wake up in the morning. What is your performance as of right now?
Ooh, so maybe like the higher number would be the less snoozes. Maybe a 4.
4. And then what is your satisfaction level?
I'm not satisfied with that at all. I'd probably say a 2.
2. Okay. And then sitting for work, doing your job. So what is your performance rating there?
It's 7 or 8. It does okay.
And then your satisfaction though with that?
6.
6. All right. Okay, so from these numbers, I'll be able to basically I'll be able to calculate where you stand, and then we'll reassess down the line, and then we'll see if there's been any improvements. But these 5 factors will be how we're going to gear the treatment of OT. So plan on focusing on ways to improve these activities throughout our times together.
Okay.
Thank you for coming in, Mr. Stone.
Well, thank you very much.